Hello and welcome. For many years, I've been a bit of a collector of Disney pins. That comes at no surprise with the amount of videos I've already made about this subject. It's also no surprise, as my entire life I've collected a variety of things, but I purposely stayed away until I joined the Disney cast member cult many years ago, knowing that it would become another big collection in my life. I'm proud of what I've collected so far, however the collecting has slowed down quite a bit, especially due to how many fake pins are out there. That brings us to the topic of the series today. It's time to break down and figure out how many pins I have that are true authentic Disney pins and how many are scrappers. So come join me as I figure out, with some helpful sites and some common tips and tricks, how authentic my collection truly is.
Hello and welcome back. Honestly, just like in the last one, this is a work in progress and I still don't know what I'm really doing with all these pins, but that's why we're here. And I will say first most that I really do appreciate reading all the comments, because as you'll tell, it's very difficult to tell apart some of the pins. These fake pins really make it hard because they look so authentic that I get so confused. So there's the basic information that I've learned. If you've seen the first video I did, if this is your first one, welcome. I am trying to figure out from my pin collection what is real and what's not, and I'm doing it little by little because it is a lot less overwhelming this way. Today's pins are actually really small. I don't have this many because happy Star Wars month, first of all. Normally I'm a Marvel fangirl, and in the past I've loved being able to do a Marvel month unofficially, because for the most part all the Marvel films have been released in May. I figured this month I wanted to switch it over to Star Wars. I'm a very casual Star Wars fan, as you'll see. I don't really have that many to look at, but I still really do love the series and I want to delve into it more and more. As you can see, it's a very, very small collection. I wish I had a bigger Star Wars collection, but this is what we're working with. I wanted to keep this separate from my Marvel pins because I do have a lot more Marvel pins, but like I said, I wanted to focus on Star Wars month because it does deserve its own month and own video. So I can say, let's separate these here. All of these pins, even though I got all of these pins from pin trading, they all came from the same collection.
So, once again, it was time to jump back on my trusted pin website to try and sort through the various Star Wars designs. After some scrolling, I finally found what I was looking for. First pin that was a part of the Star Wars emblem collection was the Galactic Republic symbol. You can tell how closely it does align with the picture, but the color is a little bit of a brighter blue. The edges also look smaller compared to the picture. On the back, it does show the Mickey waffling, but the knobs are almost non-existent. However, the Disney pin logo is still there. It's so hard to tell, but I do believe that this one is a scrapper. Next is a Mandalorian Mythosaur. This one is so close to the picture as well, but the color is slightly different, and although there's a little bit of glitter, it's not the same amount as in the photo. Just like the last one, the backing looks the same as the Galactic pin, but yet I still believe that this one is also a scrapper. The Galactic Senate one is the most obvious that it's fake. The colors are insanely off, easy one to write off, which I love. Let's carry on. The open circle fleet symbol, although just like the others, the colors are really close, yet it's really clear to see that my pin has some scratches on the front and the colors don't have the same exact tone like the picture does. The Jedi symbol looks like an exact match. The colors are a nice matte. The backing looks legit. I hope to say that this one is real.
This one is a real pin for sure, and it's because we have the barcode on the back, which always helps with authenticity because not all of them have that, but that is a really great giveaway. That's the easiest giveaway, but this one is a really cool like Star Wars snowflake pin, very Christmassy, very holiday. Same thing with this one, even though this one does look pretty accurate to the picture alone. Once again, we have the barcode, which I love because that just shows that this is real and it makes it so much easier. Same thing here, but the one thing I love about this too is that you can tell the way it's colored. A lot of the Disney pins do have that matte base compared to the glossy one that's normally a giveaway that it isn't real. But then once again, on the back,
We got the little barcode. This pin is so small that it's so hard to see all the details if you're not putting it under a magnifying glass. So we have the back here, but you can see it's so difficult to tell what anything says. You need to have a magnifying glass, but there is still that Disney pin trading emblem, even though it doesn't give that much information. You can't really see that much, so it's so hard to tell if this one is accurate or not.
If I found more Muppets Star Wars pins in the park, I would love to grab them. It's such a creative series that they did, and I really love that look of it. So Muppet Star Wars is interesting. I want more Muppet Star Wars.
This is the most recent one in my collection that I got from D23, so this one is authentic already, and it's nice because it has the D23 emblem stamp in the back, and we have our authenticity barcode. Even though it doesn't really have a textured back, it's more flat, there's still important information that does tell the authenticity from it, but also the fact that I received it as part of the D23 collection. There's no question about this one.
And even from seeing on the website all the different Star Wars pins they had, I would love to collect more in the future, especially because a lot of them are so cool looking. And ironically, I do not have any Kylo Ren pins, but I'm gonna have to change that. But I have not found any Kylo Ren pins out in the wild, but I also haven't been collecting in the parks in years because of how many fake pins there are. It's so hard to figure it out. But hopefully working together, again, like I said, I really appreciate all the comments because I do not know what I'm doing. I have a little bit more knowledge than nothing at all. There are some that are really obvious to tell that they're fake, but then there's a lot that, you know, it's really hard to tell. And they look so real and it's so deceiving. So once again, my disclaimer is always, I don't know, I'm not an expert, we're learning together. But thank you once again for joining me, and happy Star Wars month. We will be back with more Star Wars related content very soon. And as always, I hope you guys have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.